All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Road to 1 million views. We're still on the journey. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take this and copy it to this column will become previous now. So as you know, last time we were up to 24.37% and we only grew 1%. So we're gonna do a quick update and find out how well we're doing now. I'm just gonna paste all of this over here so everything becomes 0, and I'm gonna complete this. Okay, so we have 5 different channels that we're working on right now. Everything is up to the speed that we like it to be. All right, so we do have a 1 million goal. This is percentage of growth. So let's go to each one of the channels and go look at the numbers we have. And today also I'm going to share a tip that I learned from Ivan Komichael, and I added one more tip. So it's going to make it 4 tips. There are actually 3 tips I learned in order to get more, in order for us to get more, to get more suggested video views. Okay, because 75% of the traffic on YouTube is coming from suggested video views. So we're going to need more suggested. We got to this space of 200,000 plus by search traffic. So and it's been 5 years. Okay, so we're turning things up. So this is the road to 1 million views again, and you're just following the journey with me. And if you plugged in on this channel, lucky you, because you'll pick up a few nuggets here and there on how I'm going with the journey, right? So we have 5 different channels that we're building. We just added this last week, and we're gonna record new numbers for the first time here. All right, so let's go to the first one, which is the one that we've spent most time on, which is 5 years. It's my personal brand. My plan with my personal brand channel eventually is that I'll probably slow down on, I'll do a few top-notch well-edited videos for real estate in a year, but I will probably add some elements of myself, since it's my personal brand, just to get people to get to know me personally, the kind of man I am in my private life, just a little bit. I'm not really the type to put out too much about myself, but just something, maybe a day in my life from a business standpoint, things like that. All right, so I'm looking at these numbers right now. Things are pretty slow this weekend, so I'm going to go to analytics. As you can see, subscriber grew by I don't know how many in the last 7 days, and you can see there's a lot of ups and downs, lots of ups and downs. So we've been putting in a lot of work, and we're hoping things will take off in a positive manner at some point. But the good news is that we're still getting our search traffic. We've implemented some things to help us get more suggested traffic. If I scroll through the reach page, if I go on the reach tab, I need to change this first of all, get that number, which is lifetime, and this number says 195,700. so let's go ahead and record that, 195,700. all right, and this number is supposed to so it didn't grow by much. That's why it's remaining at 0, but let me add on, by 0.17%. That's not a lot, but let's go ahead and get the numbers first, right? Let's get the update first. Let's go to Lola and Ola. So the subscriber base here actually grew a little bit, but we don't care about that. That's more of a byproduct. We go under analytics, we go under reach. Look at that, look at what happened here. Who knows what is going on? Who knows? We keep working, that's all that matters. As long as, if you see that, whenever you see this kind of stuff, just keep working. Look at this, it happened here and then it went up and then boom, and this is short-term stuff here, so don't bother yourself too much about it. Lifetime, we've had 48,700 views. So let's go record that. 48,700 views. 48,700 views. So that actually grew almost by 5 times as much as this one, even though it's a smaller channel in terms of subscriber base. It's getting more views in a shorter amount of time. So just keep that in mind. This is almost by 400, almost 400, and this only grew by, let me see here, let's see what this number look like. That's by 300. About this 392, 390. Yeah. Anyway, so let's leave that at that. So let's go to road to 1 million views, which is this channel that you're learning this on. Let's switch to that. That is a brand new channel, still has 2 subscribers, to be expected. That's normal. And the last video we uploaded has 1 view. Interesting. So I'm guessing probably by 1 view. Let's go here. We've got 25 views so far. So we record 25. We record 5 more views. It's showing the group at 25%, whatever that means. It's because it's smaller numbers. That's okay. So marriage issues, we actually just finished an episode on marriage issues, which is the channel that was separated our live versions of Lola and Ola 2. All right, and we go to analytics, reach, and that has 10 views so far. Let me change this to lifetime, make sure. Yeah, 10 views so far. All right, and marriage issues, 10 views. All right, good. So now we have to go look at Safe Crypto Investing, which is a new channel I launched just over the last 1 week, and it's something that I'm a little passionate about right now, and there's a journey I'm on there, and I'm just experimenting, and I'm also sharing there. So I decided to have that on here because it's something that I take a look at quite often. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go to Safe Crypto Investing. It has 6 subscribers already, so it's to be expected as well. And I'm gonna go to analytics, reach, and we have 57 views on there already. That's really fantastic. You can see that a couple of nice little spikes over there. So I'm actually gonna start a live stream on here as often as I can. Probably late in the day to close out the market, like around 3:30. I would do like live sessions, and I would take like very nice short clips out of it. I will basically use this number right here. See this number 203? I would use that literally. I will pull out clips out of the live session of some important part of it, and I will put them out as separate videos and upload them as well. That's the plan with this channel for as long as it continues to bring in that success. So I'm running 5 channels right now. Like I said, 57 views. Let's record that. So that's good news. All right, great. So since the last time, I don't know how long the last video was, we've grown by 0.01%. It's not a lot. It hasn't been in a long time, but we've gone up by 785 views in that time period. I don't know, I think it's 5 days or so. Actually, we could just check. Let's go back and see the published date on road to 1 million views. Let's take a look at that. There's actually one person that watched this 40 minutes. Interesting. Let's go to content. So last one was published on May 11th, and today is May 15th. Okay, so it's only 4 days ago. Okay, only 4 days ago. But I'm probably not going to do another one until next Saturday. So this is only once a week I will do this update. So make sure you subscribe. You keep checking back here to see what we're up to. But before I leave, I wanted to share with you the 4 tips that we're anticipating will help us with getting more views. Okay, more suggested video views. So if I go back to the main, our biggest channel right now is 3,053 subscribers. So I implemented some of this. I got this from Ivan Komanko, and he has, I don't know, 2-3 million subscribers right now, and we've crossed paths in the past. I interviewed him at one point in time. It kind of made sense, so I decided to implement. You know, you never know until you test this thing. This is marketing, so you have to test things out, right? And basically a suggestion, I'm going to share that with you in a second, but before I do that, let's go into this number right here. So when I tested it some few days ago, I saw the spike. I'm like, oh, nice, almost doubled in traffic in one day. It must be something we implemented, right? Then a day later, almost half, even less than the day before that, right? So but what was it exactly that we're talking about? Okay, so let me go there. It's just 4 tips. Okay, consistent thumbnail design theme. We've spoken about this in the past. You want, when your video gets suggested to people that have seen your video in the past, you want them to recognize some kind of theme. It could be your face, it could be the color theme, some kind of theme. It doesn't have to be exactly the same across board, but it has to be the same thing. So I have the previous video, we covered that on how we're implementing that. So that's a tip right there. Then also on the end screen with most relevant video, you want to add a video of the end screen. You want to add a video that's the most relevant to your channel to the end screen. Just that one video, no subscribe buttons, no other extra videos, no multiple, just that right in the center, and suggest it for people. And honestly, in addition to this, you want to make the screen tell them to click on it, a nice call to action, a clear call to action, right? So what does that look like? So if I go here, I'm going to show you here. We actually designed something like this. So it will be a video right in the center, and these arrows are pointing towards it says next video. That will create it to be on the end screen of every video we create henceforth. So we are planning to implement that to make sure, because there is also the school of thought in marketing that if you give too many people options, they will get confused and not click any of them. Okay, so this was the example that he actually gave. I took a screenshot of it. So you see him pointing at it. He has arrows pointing at the video that's the next video suggested. And then also I got this from Think Media. Okay, it's another platform that I follow, that you should also add in your script that, hey, if you really enjoy this video, you're probably going to like this video as well. Go ahead and click on that. It's as opposed to telling them bye-bye, you want them to watch the next video. So we're implementing that right now, just so you know. Then also, when you do send a newsletter out, you want to grab a link of a playlist. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. So if you're on my channel, right, this is my channel, there is this playlist right here of popular uploads. There's also a playlist of uploads, right? This link that says play all, if I open this, right, 5 fees of the closing costs in real estate. This link takes me into the video that I want to take them to, but they also put a playlist on the right hand side. That way they can decide to watch more videos. Okay, if you didn't have that, right, if we didn't have that, basically this end of it is added to the link right here. This is and list equals to, that's what it has. So if I take that out and I just press enter, what happens is that 5 fees of the closing costs in real estate. What happens is this. Okay, on the typical page, let me show you what happens. Let me go to Firefox so we don't see the vidIQ, right? So when I go here, so God's so good, I have my video actually suggesting to me as next here, but maybe not. You see there are a bunch of other ones. My video is also suggesting here. That's what I want eventually, that I want my videos to be automatically suggesting when people land on my videos, but there's a chance that it won't. Okay, so what you do is you grab this link, right click, copy link address, and that's what you want to send. That's the link you want to link into your newsletters if you're sending an email to people, sending people to watch your video. That way when they go into that link, they will not just see the video you want them to see, but they will see a playlist on the right hand side. okay, playlist, and they can scroll through it, as opposed to leaving it in the hands of fate, hoping that the algorithm will suggest. Now, the more they watch more of your videos here, the more Google algorithms or YouTube algorithms will determine what people want to watch next. So another thing is that I actually do suggest something that's much more relevant. So if I go towards the end of
for
it,
a quick start,
see this, we've changed this. So instead of everything suggesting multiple, it's now showing this video right in the center in the last 15 seconds. Now on our next videos, you will actually hear me actually say, if you really like that video that you just watched right now, there's a very good chance that you're gonna like this video that is on the screen. So go ahead and click on that, and I'll see you on the next video, like that, okay? And that makes over time, keep in mind over time, okay, that can potentially make a lot of difference. I think it will make a lot of difference over time. All right, so you had the playlist to your newsletter, but also you can add that newsletter to an autoresponder, meaning after a certain number of days, people that are coming into your newsletter list will automatically get this video. That is my extra tip for you. All right, hopefully you've been enlightened and educated, and if you really like this video, there's a good chance that you will like this video right here, right now. So go ahead and watch that video as well. Talk soon. Bye now.